So today we're going to be doing a rebuild, but I can only use the trade finder. That's it. The only way I can improve the team. No trades that I make on my own, no free agent signings, no draft picks, only the trade finder. So with that being said, let's hop into it. Let's pick a team at random. 3, 2, 1. Boom. We are going to be the Rays, and fantasy draft is going to be on. Budgets are also going to be on, but the extra inning rule is off. So where are we in the draft? 21st pick. Complete the draft. Who did we take? Alejandro Kirk. I will take that as a first pick. 100%. Okay, I'm liking some of the names that we have going on here. Chris Sale, Spencer Strider, Luis Garcia is like, okay. And then it kind of falls off a little bit. What about the relief? It's okay. It's okay. Catcher, Alejandro Kirk, set. First base, we've got G-Man Choi, along with, what's his name? Like Italian meatball or something like that. Italian breakfast. What's Vinny Pasquantino's name? I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's just, I know it's like the Italian something. And I don't remember what it is. You got Darren Ruff. We've got Jorge Polanco at second. Might try to upgrade that. Brandon Drury. This looks a little rough. Shortstop, Corey Seager's usually pretty good. Left field, Chris Taylor's usually pretty good. Oh, we've got the Martian in center. And then Max Kepler. Overall, we're currently ranked 14th. But realistically, I don't think this team is going to be good. I'm going to get rid of Chris Sale. And you're probably thinking I'm crazy. I am. But I feel like we can do a little bit better with some of these players. I feel like Chris Sale's good, but I've also seen him just like do really, really bad. So I'm trying to see what other moves are available. And man, some of these are good. And some of these I'm like, I don't know if we're going to get anything good here. Let's see. Pete Alonso's not a bad pickup. But the players around him don't really interest me. I'm not gonna lie. Gleyber, Nolan Jones, Turnbull, Candelario, Santander. No, that one's not bad. A good reliever, a decent pitcher, and a third baseman that's usually pretty good in Bohm. Like that one's not bad getting a lot. Like that's a quantity, not necessarily quality pickup. But Verdugo Mize, that one's okay. That one's all right. Contreras and Castillo. Castillo kind of ruins the trade for me. But I'm like looking at these and I'm going, man, none of these really piquing my interest. But I definitely want to make a move. If this was like, maybe if it was like Ian Happ and then you threw in somebody else, I'd consider it. I'm going to refresh and see if I can find a trade that I'm like, yes, I want that. All right, you guys are going to hate me for this trade, but like this is too good to pass up. Nimmo, Skubal, and Urias. Those are like two players I always pick up in Skubal and Nimmo. But like, if I'm trying to win, I'm trying to win. And I'm throwing in the Martian to get that extra player, but I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's done. That's 100% done. Max Kepler needs to go. And also probably Profar. Actually, he needs to go. But the thing is, like, that's a lot of money to move. So let's see what Ian Happ. I can get Ian Happ for Josh Naylor. Who's our first baseman? Nobody really. Like we have a couple guys, but I might take that trade. That might be it definitely might be a move that like Josh Naylor might be that guy that I want in the team. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that really piques my interest. I do need pitching. I do need some bullpen help for sure. So if there's a really good bullpen arm, like I don't want to just trade for a bullpen arm though. Like it needs to be attached with a couple other players. And I'm not necessarily seeing that just yet. I know there was a couple at the beginning of the moves that we looked at. Like Pete Alonso's an interesting one. We could go with Pete Alonso. Gleyber's there as well. Let's see what other moves do we got. Rogers. If they threw in like Rogers and then like somebody else, it doesn't even have to be a good player. It could just be like maybe like a bench guy. I'd be okay with that. Like I'd be down for sure. I just need a little bit more. I'm not really seeing that. So I think we're just gonna have to settle for like maybe one like really good bullpen arm. Or I take a couple players like Ian Happ's not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. What was the other one? Josh Naylor. Let's take it. Let's take it. So currently the infield's looking pretty good. I'm gonna trade Jorge Polanco as well. Brian Anderson and Lugo, I'm out. Let's see what else we got here. Anything good? Gratterall I'd consider, but he's on my no trade list right now. He always lets me down, and I just can't pick him up anymore. It's done after that. After the last couple times I picked him up, I can't do it. He's been letting me down way too much. So I'm trying to see, like, man, there's just no good moves. This is actually looking really bad. Polanco has like no trade value on this game. That's not good. That's not good at all. And I don't want to keep just throwing in all my prospects. JP Crawford's an interesting one. That might actually not be a terrible one. He's usually pretty good. I'm trying to see anybody else. Man, this is looking bad. We've kind of went through everything. So I think maybe we try to throw in a prospect. Let's see who we could throw in. Maybe like Joe Perez. That bumped it up a little bit. That might actually be enough to get me something. Like Seth Lugo's not bad. Let's see. Kyle Wright. Just Kyle Wright though. Is it worth it? Do I need starters that badly? Yeah, I could use a starter. I could use a starter. So I'm going to take that trade. Kyle Wright. Where was he? Right here. Offer the trade. Boom. There we go. So now we've got 4 decent starters. 5th starter and Keegan Thompson as a 5. I'm okay with that. Bullpen though definitely needs some work. I need to get rid of Ottavino. I need to open up a couple of spots because we need anything. And I'm okay looking for similar rated relievers because like I know some of them are actually pretty good. I just gotta see if we can find one, which so far not looking great. Vogelbach off the bench. We do have a couple other like decent hitting bench bats though, so I'm gonna throw in. Who else could I throw in? Maybe like one of these catchers that I'm not gonna use. We'll throw in him and we'll see what we can get. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get too much better than what we were already getting offered. Ooh, actually, there's a lot more going on. Jason Adam. Is he like George Kirby? I think as a 5, that's a good pickup, right? Compared to our 5, who is Keegan Thompson right now. Maybe not, but that'd be a finesse. That would definitely be a finesse. Get George Kirby for Ottavino and Nick Fortes. What's the last name? Someone's got to fill me in. Karen Check, another one that would be a good pickup, but he's normally pretty bad. I'm gonna go Gallegos. That's a fleece and a half. Like that shouldn't happen at all. And who else can I get? Vesia also normally kind of lets me down here, and we've got some decent arms here at the bottom, but at the same time I do want a little bit better. So Tyler Duffy, not bad. Tyler Duffy's not bad at all. Miguel Andujar, I'm out on. Gratterall, no. Ooh, Edwin Rios. We do have quite a bit of depth on the squad. Let's see here. I think let me see. Do we need a hold on? So Nimmo's gonna go in center. We've got that. Actually, hold on. Where's Urias? Urias can play second. Nimmo in center. Naylor at first. Who's playing right field for us? Oh, we need an outfielder. Can I get rid of our outfielder and then like just not even think about that? Like we've got Duvall. Oh, I do need an outfielder. Ooh, okay. So let's get an outfielder. And oh, we've got the pieces to do it. How's Kevin Smith looking? Pretty bad. And like I know Josh Naylor can play right field, but I think let's go get an outfielder. Oh, we have Newbar. Doesn't look great. And neither does Duvall. So I'm gonna throw in Duvall, and then I'm gonna throw in one of these prospects that we have. Oh, he can go. And then maybe even like another one, like Kevin Smith. And then let's see if we can get like a really good outfielder to pop up and see who we can get. Dom Smith, not the guy I'm looking for. Neither is Jake Cave. But we are starting to get some names like Ty France at first, even though we don't need a first baseman. Laureano, I'm out. Come on, give me like Brandon Marsh. I might be tempted by a Brandon Marsh trade. Let's see. I actually skipped somebody. Okay. Dustin May, not bad. But realistically, I'm not getting those outfielders that I'm looking for. Kyle Lewis, maybe. Is that the best I'm gonna get? Tristan McKenzie. Really round out that starting rotation might be the move. I know I said or Savale. I know I said I wasn't really looking for another starter, but Dolis Garcia and Cabrera. Cedric Mullins deserves a lot better of a rating, but I'm gonna pass on him. Adames. I think it might just be better to take one of these better trades rather than like trying to force an outfield pickup. Man, I was really hoping we would have gotten a good outfielder, but it's not looking like Mitch isn't bad, but O'Neal is on. I'll come back to O'Neal to see like his overall, like what his attributes are looking like. Cody Bellinger normally doesn't. All right, let's go back to Tyler O'Neal. Let's take a look at the trade. I don't think I can. I don't think it's going to be worth it. So let's go back and let's take one of those starting pitchers and then really solidify this starting rotation that we had, and then we should be good. Ooh, actually, what does Adolis Garcia look like? No, he looks really similar to Tyler O'Neill. So I'm gonna pass again. I know you guys are probably like, just make the trade. There's some good trades out there. I know I would love Ty France too, but we've already got first base locked up and also the bullpen. So let's go with, where was it? Dustin May's an interesting one. I like that. Clay Holmes, no. Kyle Lewis, we said no. So Tristan McKenzie or Savale. Let's go Tristan McKenzie. I think that's who I want, right? Yeah, let's go Tristan McKenzie. And then that actually opens up some pitching that we can trade. Keegan Thompson, Justin Steele. I'll trade them. See if that gets us an outfielder, which bullpen wise, I really don't want Cody Bellinger. Like, I just know he's going to do very, very bad. Like, really, really bad. So, like, I don't want to pick him up. But the thing is, we're not getting any sort of outfield help. Taylor Ward, that might be the one. And I know you guys are tired of seeing the same players, but like, that's all I'm getting gifted right now. Like, I can't get any other trades. Santander's like a really big coin flip. Like, he is so difficult. It's either really good or really bad. Am I willing to make the coin flip for this video? I think I am. Just to switch it up so I don't always get the same guys, because I feel like I've been getting Taylor Ward in every single video. Same thing with Brandon Marsh. I feel like I've been getting him quite a bit. So let's go out and get, what about Randy? What's Randy's stats looking like? Kind of the same as what like everybody else that we've said like no to. So I feel like if we're gonna switch it up, let's go for Santander. Let's go for him. What team was he on? Now I don't even remember. And now there it is. Plus some pretty bad players. All right, so he's on the Rangers. Can I get, oh, whoops. Let's see. Let's see what we could do. Let's see what we can get for the Rangers. Let's see. Oh, they took it away now. No. Give me it back. Give me it back. Come on. Brendan Rodgers, Olivares, and I'll take it. Let's see what Santander's stats are looking like. It's the same as what we've been saying no to, but we'll switch it up. Let's get someone a little bit different. Chris Taylor, I feel like, is okay. Corey Seager at short's fine. Brandon Drury's okay. I feel like this team's actually pretty good. I feel like we've done pretty well. Let's see here. I need to clean this up. Good Lord. We've got every pitcher under the sun here. We've got the lineup looking a little juiced. This is a mess. All right, so I'm looking at this team offensively, and I'm actually not that impressed. Yeah, I feel like we're lacking. We're definitely lacking. So I need something. I got to find something, and I maybe trade Urias. I feel like we've got like a lot of like just meh. Like, it looks okay, but then it looks like pretty bad also. So I need to find something. So we're gonna have to start emptying out the farm system to make some of these moves possible, because I need something. Let's throw him in, and then let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. I don't want Mally. I need offense. I need like the best offense a man can get. Ty France, I don't really need a first baseman. That's the issue. And a Rosarena doesn't really help me out that much either. O'Neal Cruz, no. Ruiz, no. More pitching, no. Like, I guess I could just really dominate pitching and just hope the offense sparks. But at the same time, that's a big if, right? But I am getting so much pitching being offered to me, and like that's just not gonna, I can't do that. I need the offense. Pete Alonso's an interesting one, but again, like, I don't need a first baseman. I need like middle infield help somewhere, or outfield help, like Willy Adames. That's a really good reliever. Ooh, what is Willy? Okay, so Willy Adames is on the Athletics, so we'll come back to that Athletics trade unless I find something that's just like, whoa, I need to make it right now. Like Wilson Contreras, potentially. But again, not necessarily needed. Wait. Urias, Vogelbach, no. I think we go back for that one trade. I think that's the move. Ian Happ's not a bad one, but again, no. So now it was the Athletics. Let's take a look at this trade. What are Willy Adames attributes looking like? Really good versus righties, not that great versus lefties. Also gives me a really good reliever, so that would also like help me out a little bit and just solidifying this bullpen. is he that much of an upgrade over Urias? Honestly, I don't think so. Like, I'm looking at these attributes offensively. Offensively, like defensively, yes. Offensively, I don't think so. So I don't know if it's really worth doing the trade. Maybe throw in a different prospect, see if we can get something even better. And then go like this. It doesn't really look like it raises. Do I have a starting pitcher, like a potential guy? Maybe him? Oh, that throws it up a lot. Okay, we might be able to find something now. Let's see here. Anything? Come on, Akil Badu. That's the best you're gonna offer me. Like O'Neal Cruz, tempting, definitely tempting. I think that's an all right trade. But again, I'm getting Max Muncy, Andrew Vaughn. Again, another first baseman, but I don't need first base. It's kind of same thing with Muncy. It's a first baseman that I just don't need. I need like every other position if I'm looking to upgrade. And I don't think we're really getting. Yeah, it's like Verdugo and Ward. I don't want that. Like that's. Yeah, I think we're kind of stuck with our team. I'm not necessarily looking at this and going, these players are upgrades on what we already have. Unless I'd like throw both of them in, but then I would need 2 in return. Does Isaiah kind of Falefa have value? And then we throw in another one of these guys. I feel like that's the same exact like trade value we just threw out there. So if I can find something and like kind of move some pieces around to get a really good trade, I'll show you. But like that might be the team. Like I don't know if we're gonna find much better. All right, I said I didn't want Willie Adames, but they threw in Alec Boehm, so I might take that trade. So and I said I might take that trade. I'm taking that trade. So Adames goes there. We'll flip those to DH. We'll let G-Man come off the bench. Boehm can play DH because he's not the best with the glove or the arm, realistically. I do still feel like we're lacking like quite a bit. And man, I don't know. I like the team, but I don't like the team. I think pitching wise, I kind of need them to carry, and I don't know if we have the squad to do it. But that was all through the trade finder, which I feel like we've actually done fairly well. I do kind of worry about this right here. This is pretty bad. Do I trade Bobby Dahlbeck? We have him on the team. I'm gonna leave it because I feel like if I sit here and I keep doing trades, I'm never gonna like the team. So yeah, 97 trades were completed. Don't count them up. Math is probably off a little bit, but there we go. That's the team. Let me see the coaches. Do we have money to make moves? We do have 100 mil in the budget. Oh, we're firing players or coaches. Kyle Schneider, sorry, you're out. Give me. There's some bad coaches here. I don't like these guys. You know what? We're gonna go with where is he? Brett Walters. That's my go-to pitching coach. He's my go-to pitching coach. Who else can go? Is there a good hitting coach? Yeah, Chad. Goodbye. We're going with somebody else. We're gonna go with. Maybe I shouldn't have fired him. May have made a mistake. Just a small one, but there might be a mistake made. Okay, we're gonna maybe we go with Tommy De Jesus just because he's got Jesus in his name. We'll let him take the wheel and he'll lead us to victory. Other than that, I think we're doing all right. I think we leave it as is. And let me lower this bad boy a little bit. We got to turn down the trade slider. We don't want to exit, and let's sim the season. We're at the All-Star break, and let's take a look. What team are we again? The Rays. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have? Tristan McKenzie, Giovanni Moran. Okay. Didn't even know he played in the majors this year. Jordan Romano. Okay, that's good. Kirk. Ooh, love that. 300 average. Keep that going all season. Let's see who else. Doesn't look. Okay, Chris Taylor. I like seeing that. Hit 324. Give me some more. And that's it. All right. So we saw the team. Do they have the DH? No, they don't have the DH. All right. We are 67-30. Looking solid. I'm liking it a lot. Like a lot. And how are we looking as a squad? Ooh. But the rest, I'm like, yeah, give me more of that. Ooh, this team's actually looking kind of good. Not that. Not that. But okay, so 2 out of the 13, 12 pitchers that I have, I'll take that. Bench, Kiner Falefa somehow is hitting above 300. Okay. I don't know how that's happening, but overall, some of these players are popping off, and I feel like, ooh, Alec Bohm, thank you for doing well. This is the one. Is he doing well? No, 200 average. Oh Lord. Yikes. But every other pickup is doing fairly well, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna sim through the rest of the year, not make any moves at the deadline, and I'm just gonna let it happen. Hopefully it doesn't let me down. I'm seeing some losses, but for the most part, we're on a win streak. Oh yeah, keep going with those W's. I'm liking it. Let's finish it off. So we finished 114 and 48. Love it. We're taking, oh wait, 116 is the record, right? I believe it is. Yeah, I always mix it up, 113, 116. I don't know why, but it is 116, 2 off the MLB record. As a team, how are we looking? How are we looking? Best average in baseball, most runs in baseball, most hits, second most triples, missed it by 1, second most home runs, first most runs batted in. We're going to hop over to the pitching side of things, and second best ERA, the Angels with the best ERA in baseball. When was the last time that happened? Because I don't think I've ever seen it. Other stuff, saves. Wow, 75 saves. Are we in that close of games? 60 saves for Gallegos. Woo! Least amount of hits, second least amount of runs. Holy cow. The Angels pitching, nutty. Insane. As a team, like what? Did they have like the best pitching in baseball? A team ERA of 274. Did anybody else have a sub 3? We did. We had a 298. I don't think anybody else had a sub 3 ERA. Did anybody have a sub 3.5 ERA? The Cardinals did. And then let me go to this and like, let me see. Okay, so the Astros did as well. So did the Blue Jays. But it was like us as the only sub 3 ERAs, and the Angels were like nutty. So you can see the playoff bracket here. The Angels made the postseason, which, you know, that never happens. The Nationals did, the Cubs did, the Diamondbacks did, the Rockies. Oh, the whole landscape of baseball is completely changed up. Okay, league leaders, you can kind of see pitching wise, we were really good. Like that, I think that's what kind of took us to that next step. We had an okay offensive squad, but I think for the most part, what took us to that playoff run, that really good record, was the pitching. I think that's what really did it, because yeah, we were at the top for a lot of runs and offensive categories, but I think pitching, we were like that much better than every other team, and I think that's what really set us apart from the other squads. So let's see here. I'm liking some of these numbers. Indeed. I didn't even see the home runs. Who led the league in home runs? 42 and 45. Okay, Acuna in a Braves uniform kind of looks nice. I know some Braves fans might not like that. Actually, all Braves fans would not like that, but it kind of looks nice. As a Cubs fan, I don't want to see that. So let's not let that happen. Devers wins MVP. You've got Acuna on the other side. You've got Ohtani in Colorado winning the Cy Young. You know, if you ever go to Colorado, you're not winning a Cy Young. You're not. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. You know, it's just not. 5 home runs for Benintendi. 5? What? Bednar and Minter are your relievers of the year, and rookie of the year goes to Joe Ryan along with Julio Rodriguez in a Yankees uniform. Oh, okay. Oh, gross. What happened to my pitching staff? Hold on. Let's see here. Did he pitch? He did, and he was nasty. So get him back into the team. Whoa, hold on. They've got this all sorts of messed up. Did I lose some pitchers? Like what? Did they just take away my entire bench? Oh, okay. This is a mess. I got to fix it. Okay, pitching staff, we've got it sorted now. Yoni Chirinos, almost 100 innings pitched, and he was outstanding. Scott Alexander, really good. Same with Sadler. Same with Kolarek. Alcala struggled a little bit, but then when you have Romano and Gallegos, don't have to worry about it. And Gallegos blew 7 saves. So, like, he could have done even better, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, 67 saves, that's a lot nowadays. So we've got Strider. We've got Skubal. Strider definitely turned it around. Skubal. We've got Kyle Wright killing it. Luis Garcia and Tristan McKenzie, probably one of the best starting fives I've seen as a whole in terms of a rebuild that we've done. Like, insane. I do got to take a look at the Angels though, because clearly they've got something going. Cole, Javier, They've got Ian Anderson, Rasmussen, and then Irving, and then their bullpen. Is it just nasty? Holy cow. Everybody's got like a sub 1.5 ERA. What is going on here? Every bullpen arm is under 2 ERA. What was ours? Like, we had a good bullpen. Alcala's definitely ruining it. He definitely is the reason why we were above the Angels. He is the lone reason why we are above the Angels. Our bench was pretty poor. It was pretty bad. So there's that. Actually, on base percentage wise, Profar was pretty good. G-Man Choi was solid. And then what was Kiner Falefa? But Profar, former #1 prospect in baseball. Chris Taylor, 404 on base percentage. Love to see that from your on base guy. Then you've got Seager right behind him, who was okay. Kirk killed it. Same thing with Naylor. Actually, interesting. High average, high OPS, but on base percentage a little low. Bohm was good. Decent from Adames. 34 home runs, 100 RBIs. I'll take that all day. We've got Nimmo. That's a Nimmo season right there. Brandon Drury was solid. Love to see those numbers. Santander, not too bad either. And then back to the top of the lineup. I mean, we're postseason baseball now. Can we do it? We are taking on the Mariners. We get the win there. Another win, and we advance. Awesome. This is the matchup, man. This is gonna be the tough one. So we're gonna go Strider. We're gonna go like that. I mean, we've 7.5 ERA. Good lord. Angels time. I feel like we've got to be 13-1 to start it off. 11-9. These are 2-1. That's a boring game, but we can't lose. We can't lose. A 1-0 victory. When did we score? In the bottom of the 10th. We walk it off, and so that was. I think we're actually back to kind of where I want us. Kyle Wright, Garcia. So maybe we just kind of do this. Garcia is clearly struggling, so maybe we go something like this for the final series against the Rockies. Okay, what do the Rockies got going on? Offensively, interesting squad. Like, their pitching's got to be nutty, right? Like, that's the only way I can see them making it. Okay, yeah. Those three alone, pretty good. And then their bullpen is okay, but again, I don't really see it with this team. How are they in the World Series? As I say that, we're probably gonna lose. We win the World Series Game 7. Ohtani gets the loss, and you know what? I'll take it. I thought we were about to do a little reverse sweep and lose it. Josh Naylor's your World Series MVP. Playoff MVP goes to Alec Bohm, and there it is. Good lord. Let's take a look at the postseason numbers. Naylor struggled a little bit, but he popped off in the World Series, so I'll take it. And anybody else? Nimmo struggled a little bit. Same thing with Drury. Good lord. And then pitching wise, what do we got going on here? Iffy numbers here and there. Tristan McKenzie killed it. Love it. And then some bullpen arms struggled, but of course with small workloads, it's kind of tough to judge them off of that. But there it is. Trade Finder only rebuild. We finessed a couple teams. We've got a pretty decent lineup. I'm actually pretty happy with it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, let me know what you want to see next. Check out this video. I highly recommend it. I think you'll enjoy it. That's about it. I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.